This is the Logitech G502 gaming mouse, and if you're looking for a mouse with a lot of customization without going wireless, this is why I've really been enjoying this one. The first thing you'll notice is that it's definitely a little more substantial than some of the lighter gaming mice out there. It already has some weight to it on its own, and this one doesn't yet have the included weights in it, and it already feels pretty solid, which I've always preferred to be able to adjust the weight just because I feel a lot more in control than using some of the lighter gaming mice. And for me, that control changes depending on the game that I'm playing, so being able to adjust the weight was really important to me. As you can see, there are a ton of buttons built into this thing. There are 11 programmable buttons, so you can set it to different commands depending on what you're playing or what you're doing. So for games where you have a lot of abilities or shortcuts, having all those buttons right at your fingertip is really going to be helpful. The sensor on this is also really accurate. It goes up to 25,600 DPI, but I don't actually run it anywhere near that high. I just think the bigger benefit is that being able to have that level of adjustment so that you can find the sensitivity that feels right for you, it'll be extremely accurate. I haven't noticed any lag spikes or disconnections or anything like that, so this is very, very reliable. One of the features that I really liked is, again, that adjustable weight system. That's probably the biggest thing here. On the bottom, you can add or remove these little weights that come with the mouse. So if you prefer something heavier or lighter, you can change depending on what feels best. This is probably the most customizable mouse that you can get. Another thing that's a big difference is the scroll wheel. You have the feature where it'll click in place like this. So you can hear it clicking in place. It doesn't scroll too hard. Or you can have a free spin where you have this button here and it'll just keep spinning. And these buttons have also been really smooth. Now the design is super nice too. It feels very comfortable and the shape fits your hand really well, especially if you want the mouse to be heavier. There's a really good grip and texture on the thumb and on the outside, so it feels very soft, but your fingertips aren't gonna slide around. I really like being able to rest my thumb on this bottom lip right here, so my movements have stayed more consistent instead of my thumb like accidentally sliding on the desk. So that's been really important. For me, what makes this mouse really good is the customization. You can change the buttons, the sensitivity, the weight, and even control the scroll wheel depending on how you want to use it. So if you want a gaming mouse that gives you a lot of control and customization and you don't mind having a cable, then the G502 Hero is definitely one I'd take a look at.